important because, you know, subscribers love it. I'm obviously, I don't make enough money on YouTube or Twitch or whatever. If you know, share the video and so on, then I could stop doing this stuff. So, long story short, my company gives me stock options. Right. But I had to fix it with my bank, right? So, you know, there's a lot of money at stake. Right? Not like a huge amount, but, you know, like we're talking, you know, like a month's salary maybe, or whatever, right? So, yeah, I had to fix that, right? Because that's how I can buy all my figures, right? I just ordered 2 figures last week and a new poster with Nagatoro, because I finally need Nagatoro, right? So, you know, I need to make money somehow, right? So I can keep buying all this anime stuff, right? Because it definitely doesn't make much money on the live stream, whatever. It's not just a hobby, though. I'm not trying to really make any money on this thing. But it's kind of like that, right? You gotta take the options you see, right? So my company is like, you can buy stocks, so you can buy them, but you get a huge discount, right? We have to do it once per year then, and then you get and you can even sell it immediately afterwards. So actually I can just buy and sell immediately and actually make like a few thousands, I guess, immediately. But anyway, now then for Assassin instead, and he of course is a very rich boy with a lot of waifus. As I said last week though, I do find it a little bad, honestly, right? A little protective on his waifu. That episode was very brutal, it was very dark, right? But the result, I think, was a little silly how, of course, Maha, right? His girl, she is innocent, she's pure, right? And the other girls, you know, they are getting it, right? And she's like, oh no, you know. I felt that was a little silly, you know. I would prefer to see Maha getting it too, right? Not because I want to see her in pain, but to get my point, it's like, if it's a little silly how just the main characters, girls, they are, you know, untouched, right? But every other girl gets the shit, right? Yeah, but she is like fine. So I think it's a little bit like, I mean, it's supposed to be a dark, gruesome anime. Obviously, reader healers, you know, writer and all that good stuff, right? But here we are, right? And I'm just like, it's a little protective. And also my boss is coming here and visit me tomorrow, writing to me. But anyway, let's watch the episode and I answer her during the opening. So 3, 2, 1, and go. Yeah, very busy work. Tomorrow I have another conference. Last week I had a conference, last Wednesday. Now my manager is gonna come to this country and visit me, and we're gonna hang out tomorrow and Friday and so on. So I need to answer her, do the opening. Sorry, okay, I keep saying, yeah, freaking life, you know, got a freaking so much life issues. No, not issues, but you know, so much life work, right? But of course he's like, you know, his father, they're doctors, right? You know, they work as healers, right? Because they know the body. I do like that, and Assassin, of course, knows about poison and so on, right? So, yeah, so they're very good at bodies, medical and so on, right? So he is, you know, helping people and, yeah, fixing people and so on. Yeah, sneaking in, you know, the boy there. Yeah, so be protecting me when I need you to write. Yes. Good insurance, yeah. I guess they're adopting Maya too, right? yeah, I guess they're adopting all the girls, right? I can rename her. Okay, Bella. Yeah, I gotta get her name. Yes, master. Like, God damn it! He's always like getting a new waifu. Yeah. Oh, you were also part of my family now. Yes, master. And you know, they're also indebted. You're always like, oh, I love you, master. He's always bringing in his, you know, his love interest. Yeah. Oh yes, my love, master. Damn it. It's commercial. But I had to write back to my manager. She's coming tomorrow here. So I gotta office. But yeah, I'm gonna pick her up. She's coming from the airport, so gotta like, you know. This is what I mean, adult stuff, yeah, because she's coming early Thursday morning. I'm gonna pick her up at the airport, so she arrives. Here we go. Anime time. Yeah, something good, eh? Yeah, an eye for people, like medical would be good to have. Yeah, an eye for people, man. Yeah, I believe in you, boy. Yes. It's like, yeah, father, let's do it, you know. Oh yeah, so now, see, you know, you got two wives, right? This goddamn anime. It's just gonna turn into a horror anime. It's just gonna go, you know, from an assassin anime to just like an ecchi horror anime. He's picking up new waifus. And they're always so obsessed with him because he saves them from horrible lives, right? So they're like, oh, I love you! Yeah, so they're always obsessed with him too, right? They're always like, so indebted to him in his, you know, being his wives, right? Let's go to a new task now. As expected, our master! As your immortals viewer. Yeah, he's like, yes, immortals. Adopted immortals. We're very proud of you, yes. He wants to make money, I guess. He's like a very serious assassin. He's like, well, I have my store now. We're gonna make it successful. I gotta make a lot of money, guys, and then I kill people. But it's important to have, you know, a proper like store building and showing off. Yeah, he reminds me of, you know, Silverpool in One Piece. Like, I have to be I'm a good carpenter when I need to do it. Yeah, I need to do proper work here, man. It's a plan, of course. Maybe he's gonna assassinate the other shopkeepers. It would be kind of funny if he murdered his rivals. It would be kind of fun if he utilized his abilities to improve it. Okay, within 5 years you gotta kill the hero. I don't know why the goddess gives him like time on it. She keeps like recruiting everyone. Here we go. It's gonna be it's gonna be an ecchi horror anime now, guys. See, I called you. See, this anime is turning into ecchi horror anime. It's just gonna go read the hero route. It's gonna go hand right. It's gonna be much assassin anymore. Yeah, it's gonna be him smashing his wife's stride. It's not gonna be much of an assassin anime anymore. He keeps picking up his hot wife's stride. Yeah. Yeah, they both like, oh, I wanna warm you, master. Yes. It's so silly. Arigato, yeah, I need to have my... I help you with anything. Yes. Yes, they give me strength. Strength in my lower body parts. Yeah. Yes, I have acquired good pieces for my strength here. To my blood. It's like, yeah, he has to bring, I need to sleep with all his wives, right? I guess it's his new fake mom here now, then. Yeah. Is she also gonna be in the harem? Oh, she's a mask on her? What? She's like a little... Okay. Well, maybe she's an assassin, I guess, or something. Maybe. Some kind of assassin thing, perhaps. I don't know. A weird fashion thing used to have like a black mask on her face. But it looks like an assassin thing to have, right? Yeah, he's gonna use his, you know, Isekai knowledge to make cosmetica, yeah. Does she have a mask on her because she failed her cosmetica? It sounds like she's like failed some mascara. That's why she's like, I need to have a mask on me because I failed to apply my yeah, I was like, what? I guess that's the point, that she like failed on her face. Yeah, exactly. It's like, I'm an Isekai cat. I can utilize my Isekai skills to make cosmetica. It's kind of funny because I wrote when I worked on video game a few years ago. One of the main bad guy had a cosmetic store. Yeah, so I wrote like, oh, he's just money to me. Yeah, so that's kind of similar to one thing I wrote there. Kind of utilized his. Her face is probably ugly, right? That's the thing. Yeah. That's why she has a mask on her face. She's just ugly. That's why she needs a mask. Yeah, it's not such thing. She's an ugly woman. She's an ugly old lady. That's the issue. But now she's gonna be beautiful, right? Because yeah, oh, my skin is so moisturized. She can finally drop the ugly mask, right? Yeah, Milky Loge. Shubarashi-san! So he makes his new mother very happy by giving her new, some new lotion there. Yeah, makes every mommy happy when your son brings some lotion there. Yeah, she's a very serious kid here. Yeah, I'm gonna revolutionize the market. No, I just love it that he's taking it very seriously. I'm gonna, become a rich guy. In fact, he stopped trying to be an assassin and he's like, I'm gonna become a rich guy by selling, makeup to old ladies. Yeah, I'm gonna. No, I will accept this thing though. Yeah, okay. I hate you, but this is very beautiful. Yeah, of course, I'm gonna use mom right to, PR right. Yeah, and she's like, this is amazing. This guy is like the best makeup guy ever. I'm gonna tell everyone about it. Exactly. Now she's like, I will accept you as my son as long as you give me give me body lotion. Very cheap mother to buy. He's giving me some body lotion, and I will accept you. I will accept your you as my son, right? Yeah. Seduce another woman, I guess. But I guess he makes it by using, because we've seen it earlier, with his sensei, right? With Big Sister Sensei. We see that she was using magic, and it's basically like chemistry, right? They use the product system, and it's like, well, this magic is in this place, and kind of utilizing that, right? So I guess you can just make the lotion by combining it like you would do in a chemistry class. It's like, well, if I take this oil, right? This alcohol enzyme, right? And I combine that thing, I can make this thing, right? So as long as you know the alchemistic, basically the chemistry, right, of like an oil, you can just create it, right? Because like if you're gonna make, no, I don't know exactly the different like Laurier, whatever, right? But of course, everything they have is a specific, like usually some kind of alcohol, some kind of like mixture of oxygen, hydrogen, and carbon, right? And depending on how many carbon is or whatever. So I guess he can just make it. The thing that it doesn't make any sense though, I suppose, is that him as an assassin from our world would know the chemistry, the actual like, how do I create this whatever, like lotion, yeah. How does he know this stuff? Yeah, well, he mixed water and oil, but how does he know how to make the oil? It's more in a better detail, I guess. It depends on how advanced it is, right? Of course, he can make simpler oils, but if he's gonna make this like amazing, greatest oil ever kind of thing, he needs to actually know the chemistry, like the combos, right? Because of course, these advanced oil in modern time are different, right? The man are different ones. Yeah, the plan is perfect. Well, I guess he's just good at his plan. Yeah, I guess he's just a good planner. He knows everything. He's the best assassin ever. I guess I just buy. He's the best assassin ever. Oh yeah, now it's so popular. So now it's so popular that everyone is queuing up. Yeah, he's rich as he's the richest guy ever suddenly. Yeah, he's just so good at it that he's a millionaire. He can stop being an assassin. He can just buy the heroes. He can just hyper the hero. Oh, no, but I want more. Yeah, it's the greatest thing ever. He needs to like maximize production here. Now, of course, his waifus has to be managers. Yeah, assistant manager waifu. Yeah, you can. Yeah, she has to be the manager, right? And he's, I guess, the owner, so she has to. Well, it actually makes sense, though. Why wouldn't he let his wife's? Yeah, there we go. Gotta look pretty. Yeah. I guess she was trained to make girls look pretty after all. Yeah, we saw her backstory, right? Her backstory was all like, I'm gonna make the girls pretty, right? So, she's trained on that thing. Yeah, she's trained on making the girls looks smashable, right? So yeah, dark backstory, useful. It's just ridiculous how his whole episode is about him making waifus sexier, yeah. Making my utilizing my waifu knowledge for advantage, yes. Yeah, and of course, you know, Ma's girls are, yeah, her, yeah. I mean, obviously. Well, I mean, Ma, of course, trusts them, right? All these victims. Might give them a job, right? They're probably cheap to pay for too, right? You know? Give them a job, probably doesn't have high cost, right? They're probably just happy having a normal job. And he, of course, saved them, generally speaking. So, even though he got delayed, but still, though. I mean, they're probably very cheap to pay, right? Their salary is probably, like, very low, so. We haven't seen him train Maha, though. Yeah, we haven't. I mean, episode 1, she could fight her. So I guess he's gonna train Maha in fighting. We haven't seen that yet, but I think she's also gonna be, you know, assassin trained by him, right? Just like, you know, his other wives, right? I would imagine she's gonna be a good fighter too eventually. Yeah, now you can, of course, distribute it to other stores, right? And make even more money by becoming a grossist instead. You can become the main supplier. Oh, see, are they trying to assassinate him now because they want to steal his cosmetic formula? Oh my god! I guess they tried to kill him because he's so rich now. He's such a good, yeah. But don't worry, he got his wives to protect him. Yeah, he got his attractive wives though. They can protect him in the bedroom. Yeah. Yeah, he got his hot wives to protect him from being assassinated for his cosmetica. But when she was Ma trained though, but that's what I mean. I guess they trained Ma off screen, right? She's also assassin now, yeah. Also made her a killer, right? I'm doing my best, honey. Yeah, I guess she was trained to also kill people off screen. But I guess he's a target now of assassins. Yeah, they're all like, we're gonna get his cosmetic formula. Oh yeah, I guess they're gonna interrogate him, you know, assassin style. Okay, here we go. Now it's, yeah, the basics of interrogation. Oh yeah, here we go. The nails, yeah, classic. But I guess Ma likes it though. We haven't seen her before, but now Ma is like, yeah, this is my new hobby. Yeah, she's all like, oh yeah, this is like hilarious. Yeah, Ma is in there now, you know, giving back, I guess. Kinda. Yeah, showing her up. Nobody's like, what an angle! That's how I interrogate people too. Yeah, I was like, gotta push up my oppa side when I interrogate them. I gotta push up the oppa to the max when I interrogate someone. It's very important, like, pushing out your, oh, it's gonna be another of the, yeah, another person that failed. This part is hilarious, but I love this part. Yeah, she's picking up, you know. Yeah, she's like, that's right, I'm a DJ goddess! What is this? I love this part. She's always like, today I'm on. Yeah. Exactly. I'm gonna pick up this guy, he's like a music guy, I'm gonna do funky goddess. No, he gets like maybe musical power, Apu style. Yeah, what's this guy gonna do then? Oh, he just, yeah. What did he do then? Number 4 treated. She's very bad at picking, I feel, assassins, right? She's a very bad track record. Alright, he's just a loser. Yeah, I guess he can't do it, yeah, okay. She's really bad at picking them. She obviously picked the right guy with our main character here, but everyone else is really bad at being an assassin. So her track record is just horrible. She's like, yeah, 500 fails, right? Ridiculously bad track record. But she hasn't really explained that, but I think she still created the hero, right? So I guess her first guy she created was amazing, and then she failed afterwards. I've used his servant. He's so gotta be in love with him. I've used his servant, sister, waifu. Oh no. Yeah, I guess. but they certainly seem to be open to share him as his husband. Yeah, I mean they're obviously like, yeah, polygamy. They're like, yeah, we both his wife, right? Yeah, we both can do whatever we want, right? Yeah, like they're clearly into it. Oh, he's gonna pick up his other waifu? He's like, I need another love interest. Yeah, my original love interest, you know, yeah. Need to pick up my my sister, big sister sensei waifu. Very good. This episode obviously is mostly him seducing his girlfriends, yeah, like it's mostly about, right? Yeah. Is she helping him to make the lotions, maybe? I think he's like asking her to help him to make cosmetic magic or something. That's what they have. That's why they have her. That's what her position is. She's the alchemist at home. So she's probably gonna make like, look at this. I made tea or something. No, okay, she's gravity. I think it's kind of fun if you just used her to, you know, make him richer, right? Yeah. Oh, just keep making me. It's all I can sell to girls, right? Yeah. Oh, and he pays her with chocolate or something? Yeah, this is an amazing trader. She gives him like great magic. He's like, I got some chocolate for you, my love sister sensei. Yeah, and he pays her with, with chocolate. Yummy, yummy chocolate! Very cheap sensei. Very good transaction for him, man. He's like, yeah, you know, can you make me gravity magic? Here's some chocolate. She's a very cheap magician. She's very low cost. Extremely low cost for making his wife work there. Yeah. So he goes on net to rash his older wife still, I think. You know, travels to his original waifu, I suppose. Yeah, definitely the most wholesome episode so far. Now he's just hanging out here with his sister waifu, right? And I guess his older wives are happily in love with each other too. They feel that they're also kind of best friending. I mean, yeah, these two feel that they actually kind of just, they're also kind of into each other now, right? Yeah, and I guess he is speaking big sister Dia Sensei waifu as his number one wife, though. Well, I mean, certainly he's gonna end up having all three in the end, right? But yeah, I guess she is kind of his true love interest. I suppose like she's the favorite. Isn't she the favorite, right? Yeah, so she's kind of winning this, right? The other one has more time with him, generally speaking. But I feel that she's the winner, though. She's like the true love interest. Yeah, like the other ones I use his bonus wife, and she's the actual true love interest, I guess. He actually spends extra time with her, right? No, they are probably net to red. Yeah, they're back in bed with him. Yeah, you're up with your other, yeah. Nobody like, we're gonna sleep with those two, though. You're gonna go and smash the other wife. You're gonna take us two. Yeah, they're like, oh, I also wanna be in the bedroom tonight. It's yeah. His life is just surrounded by his waifus. It's a horror anime now. Much more than anything else. See? Ohio! Some oppas attacks! It's just a horror anime now. This just could be any horror anime. We have one integration sheet, but it is mostly just a horror anime. Come on. Oh, you smell like Dia. You shitted or something, didn't you? Yeah, I wonder who made this waifu smell, right? He's just like, my life. Oh, from the sheets? Ooh. Yeah. Oh my god! They both like, oh, it smells like, yeah. Oh, it smells like boy, yeah, okay. Yeah. He's like, I'm surrounded by my wives all the time, so of course it happens when he's a young boy after all. Please, I want to help out next time! Yeah, I want to help you! Please, I'm your servant, master! Don't spoil us like that! Oh, yes! I want to help you. Yeah, so of course they're like, but it should be my job to take care of that. Yeah, of course they're both now like, God damn it, master. It is time for us to help you out. Yes, necessarily. See? It's just a horror anime now. I keep saying it. It's just a horror anime now. They're both like, according to plan. He's like, according to plan. Yeah. I guess smashing. According to plan, guys. According to plan. Get it? According to plan, yeah. And that was a good last scene there. He's like, oh no, I accidentally triggered my my man thing, you know. Classic, right? Classic, yeah. I accidentally triggered my manly thing, and the girls are like, oh yeah. It's time for us to be your wives, right? Oh man, it's just surrounded by his wife all the time, man. Oh, that's the realest thing here. It's very good. See, I just made like a lot of money on that. I'm sorry for the last stream, but I got that confirmation now because I'll pick this up. I can call this person later. God damn it! I was like, I was trying to do my live stream without working too much. Like someone calls me immediately. It's a good time, of course. But I want to read the episode. It's shortly though. You can call the person back afterward. But yeah, last live stream I had to call my banker. But now I got the order confirmation of this. I just made a few thousand there because I can buy. Not talk about too much here, right? But basically because it's a bonus system, I can buy it and get a cheaper discount immediately internally to the company. If I want, I can sell it immediately, right? So I really immediately made like $1,000 up, like immediately, if I want to, of course, just trade away, right? So anyway, it buys me more anime figures. I hit already, because because I want to buy the Ares figure, for example. I really want to buy the Ares figure more substantially. So now I just made money. I can buy the figure now, right? I made more money than that. Yes, I can buy the figure now. That's how I make my money. No, but to some extent, right? You're gonna be able to buy my anime figures. But anyway, let's review the episode and I'm gonna call this person back. He just called me. So let's review the episode. I guess Big Sister wins, right? It's a very, very waifu episode. There's so much focus on waifus, and it is. I mean, I am not really joking when I say this is turning into harem now, right? This is turning into harem. He has his 2 waifus. They in his bedroom all the time. They're like, yeah, let's do it, master. But I feel that Big Sister here is the winner, though, right? She's the one he goes to as a bonus side piece, right? But he's living with his other 2 ladies. She's still his like true love interest, I would say, right? He kind of goes to her, kind of, has a little fun time with her, right? On the side, right? Kind of his mistress in a way. But she is still his first love in this world, right? So I think she is actually his true love interest. And certainly when he kind of finished this deal, right, and he kind of gonna live with. He's obviously gonna have the other wives after he finished this makeup thing, and he's certainly gonna probably just get Dia Oneshan's sister tilf also into the harem, right, more officially. But yeah, now they're playing around with all the magic and so on. She's also in that sense his only like really useful wife. I mean, in the sense that she's actually helping him improve, right, and teaching him magic and so on. The other 2 wives are like his, mental broken slaves in a way, right? They're just obsessed with him, yeah. And he trained them to fight, right? So she's also the most useful wife because she actually makes him stronger. The other 2 are kind of nothing without him, right? He taught them everything. Because they have powers now, of course, in the end because he trained them. But without him training them, they wouldn't really be, improving, right? So they're definitely a much lower scale in power or whatever than his original wife. I do love this scene though, where we see Maya being interrogating him. This is so silly, this is so anime. I love it, this is so anime. She's like, I'm gonna interrogate this assassin. It's like, yeah. And like, why is the camera like zooming in on her oppa? So like, that's how you interrogate someone. Yeah, you're like, yeah, you wanna tell me the truth? You're like, yeah, I gotta push my oppas in your face, right? That's how I interrogate people too. Yeah, I smack them with my oppas, and they're like, tell me the truth. Certainly a system to do it. Otherwise, I mean, this scene when he wakes up and the girls are like, oh, it smells like a boy. Wouldn't Maha though know the smell? Given last episode, didn't she smell it a lot though? Honestly, there's a plot hole. Wasn't Maha like surrounded by that smell all the time last episode? And now she's all confused. Oh, what's that? What is that smell, master? She was like, I never smelled this before. That didn't make much sense. But where's the scene where they both are like, here it is. They're like, we're both to service you, master. Please don't hold it in. Like this scene is just, come on, this is turning into a harem now. Let's be honest here, guys. This just became basically a pure harem episode, right? Where both his waifus that live with him are like, but master, I'm supposed to take care of your uses. Don't waste it like that, master. You gotta milk you, master. Right there. The whole last episode is like the whole last 5 minutes is them just trying to tell him that they want to get the, you know, the users right. He shouldn't waste it like that, right? And of course, he's like, oh, my plan, according to plan. That being said, though, there was a joke about here in the last bit, right? And this would feel, I think, like most isekais, where, you know, it's like they don't actually do it, but it's basically they're kind of doing it, right? Like most anime stuff. But here I would really hope, and I really mean it, right? Here I really hope, because again, this is Rido Hide's author. Here I would actually hope he actually is gonna smash them, you know, and actually like do it, right? You know, and it's actually not, it's gonna be canon, not the whole thing where like they're almost doing it and it's all hinted to and so on, right? Because in Rido Healer, I mean, Kairu, he took them all, like Kairu went bam, 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 like every episode, you know, he was getting some hand action, right? So I would hope for this anime here, that the main character actually just really does it, right? You don't need to go in Rido Healer, the actual visualization of it, right? You don't need to go into like actually showing it, but again, right, because this anime, I would hope he actually just like confirms that they're doing it, right? In the sense that maybe next episode, you know, they can talk about it. Oh yeah, you took my, you know, Wii card or whatever. Yeah, like that could be whatever, right? But I would really hope that, because obviously I think in most anime it's just kind of silly how you have these, especially isekais, right? You have these waifus, they're super thirsty for the main character, yet he never does it, right? But again, he does it all the time. So yeah, I would hope this guy is gonna be like, you know, a little thing in the middle, right? Where he's actually doing it with them. Of course, it's off screen, but it actually is like confirmed that they're doing it. I think that would be, because I think that should be how most anime should be, right? Especially most isekai harem animes where the main character has so many thirsty waifus, right? It's one thing, for example, like Konosuba, right? Aqua and so on, Megumi and so on. You know, they're kind of like Kazuma and Aqua. Aqua is really thirsty for him, right? Megumi is a little bit, and Darkness has her weirdness, right? But, you know, they're kind of weird, right? So that's one thing, you know. But it already is a cast, for example, how to not summon a demon lord when the girls are like, oh boy, you know, he's basically attacking him in his bedroom. You're like, what does he ever do with them? Like, what's happening? Why does he never score with them, right? And then they usually it's kind of silly how the main character just never does it, right? So here, it's not actually as extreme as in, for example, most of Retry or whatever, or some other, and well, also actually Retry too, because he got that Utsunoku also very thirsty, yeah. These girls are actually less thirsty, honestly, even though they're super like, please master, I am your slave, take me, you know, yeah. Even though they're less, they're very, very, of course, thirsty, but compared to many other isekais, they're actually not that thirsty in comparison, right? In comparison. That being said, right, I really hope that he actually, again, takes them for real, right? And don't give me that shitty, oh no, I'm afraid of oppies. This guy's supposed to be the super serious assassin guy. So far, he's a much more of a realistic main character that actually has his own desires and all this stuff. So yeah, I would really hope next episode that they actually have a confirmation he actually is scoring with his waifus, right? I think it's very important. Honestly, that's the thing I can, you know, respect, right, with this author, because his author is a little more dark, a little more grimmer, and he's a little more serious, right, when it comes to this harem bit. And so last episode of Mao's backstory, this author doesn't shy away from showing like a really dark backstory where the girls get used to someone, right? So yeah, I think it'll be a good point. And they would, you know, make it not unique, but definitely more different than the many other isekais, where the main character has equally thirsty waifus and is somehow afraid of them for no actual reason, right? By the way, guys, subscribe. I'll see you guys with a One Piece video today, of course, again. Episode 1000 coming soon, so I'm doing one piece per day. And also, of course, Komi-chan can't communicate. You know, take about an hour from now, I think it's out. Before I can do a One Piece episode about One Piece, you have more fillers. Try for that, yeah. Be short the video today, but